Hello everyone, it's Robin the Artsy Bohemian coming to you from my studio in Los Angeles, California. So this is the Shabby Chic fall version from complete opposite from last week, and I'm using my Porch Prints, a lot of my Porch Prints. I'm going to put the links down below for her store, her Etsy store, but these are some of the ones that I used for the softer side of fall. Pumpkin Harvest, Autumn White, Autumn Colors, and Hauntingly Beautiful. I also got a couple of other ones, Black and White Halloween, I believe it was, which is a little bit more creepier, but it was really difficult to find beautiful soft tone colored fall digitals. Everything for Halloween is, you know, kind of scary stuff, which I love, but I really love this too. I love the shabby chic style. So I'm really glad that Stephanie carries these because they're beautiful. I didn't even touch most of all the prints. I just used a few. So I'm going to show you what I did that's a little bit different as far as making a book, or, you know, like a little notebook with this. And then I'm also adding what I showed you how to make last week, which is that pocket journal, and I'm going to show you how to incorporate it into this little mini journal. So first, what I did, I guess I should move some of this stuff. Let me just show you. Thanks, by the way, thanks for the amazing response to the kits I had last week. I was blown away. This is going to be another version, the Shabby Chic version. I'm not really sure if I'm going to have it done like by next week, because I'm trying to launch a new class, which takes all of my time. But I might, this is so much fun for me. This is like therapy, so I might slip into my studio and make some of these and have them available. But if I do, I'll let you know next Tuesday. So this is kind of a sneak peek. It's not done yet. It's going to be stuffed a lot more with goodies, just like the last one, except everything's going to be in this palette. So I believe this one is the Autumn Colors, or no, Pumpkin Harvest. I just love this. It's gorgeous. It's this white pumpkin with roses and all the beautiful romantic images. So what you do, normally you would just print it out and you would get, my printer wasn't working, so I don't have everything I needed, but you'd print it out and you'd have, you know, two sides. Of course, you would want it on cardstock, or if you don't have, if you can't do that on your printer, you can glue it. You can glue the paper onto cardstock. And so I'm going to just show you what I did here, because this folds out like a trifold, like this. Oops. With, and I'm going to sew these pages, which are also from my Porch Prints, in here. So it's three. It goes like this. I know this is not new, but I just know that some of you are new to this, so I'm just going to show you what I did. It's very easy. It's not hard. So you're going to take two sheets and print them out, and you're just going to do this and fold it so you have a trifold. So this is, my printer doesn't print the right way. So, I mean, this is not going to, you know, this wouldn't be finished, but this is the basic idea. And then for the one that I made, because one side was white here and one side was white here, I just added my own paper or cardstock. But all of this is my Porch Prints. It's really fun, beautiful, shabby chic for fall. I know, because some of you don't like the witchy poos and skeletons and all that stuff. So, okay, so what I did also is I just added, I didn't add a lot to this. It was starting to get a little bit too stuffed. This is from my Porch Prints, super adorable. This is some avocado dyed paper that I bought from a gal on Etsy, and I just stamped it and put some lace on it. Of course, I love lace. Lace on everything here. And these I printed out from my Porch Prints, and they're going to be bound on this side. And then I'm going to bind the little pocket journal on this side. And I have two here because I wanted to show you, you don't have to bind it if you don't want to. This one I'm going to bind, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But if you don't want to bind it, you can just take the pocket and not glue this down, and then put the flap over like that. And then there you go. It sticks out a little bit, but you can make it look pretty. So it still opens up like this. And then you could add pockets on this side if you wanted to. Alright, so what I did also was, this is from my Porch Prints. It's a beautiful envelope that you can print out and then fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to this. And I'm going to glue on 3 sides here and cut this open here, so it acts as a pocket. These are also from my Porch Prints, these cute little pockets. And then this is also from my Porch Prints. And the great thing about her site is she has little instructions, very simple instructions on how to put some of these things together. So alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is glue this down. I hope you are all well. I'm doing very well. My family is well. I'm excited because fall is here. I haven't decorated my outside yet, but I hopefully will in the next week or two for Halloween. Do you guys decorate? Let me know in the comments below. Cut that, and then I'm just going to make So if you missed the tutorial last week where I showed you how to make this, I'll have a link down below, and I'll have a link for all the other tutorials that I've done in the last couple of months, because I still haven't forgotten, but I started a journal that we have been making together, and I kind of got off track, but it's this one here. And I'm still going to be showing you how to bind all this together. This is an old ledger that I expanded the spine on. And then a lot of tutorials on how to make pages from file folders. So we've done quite a few of these, and I really need to bind it. I have 2 of them that I'm making. So we've been working on that, and I will have links down below, and also a link to my online school for bohemian style crafts, and junk journal, of course. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bind the pages here, and these are going to go inserted somewhere. So I'm going to make it super easy on myself and just punch it with a hole punch. So I'll just punch these first. And where the holes are, I'm just going to mark on here and then punch there. Just doing a simple pamphlet stitch on this. Okay. Isn't this fun? This is so cute and super easy to put together. So I'm not sure if this is going to work. It's some really pretty kind of sparkly yarn. So we'll see. I mean, as far as like strength. But it's so, I mean, this is such a small book. It should be okay. I had to poke this here because my punch wouldn't go all the way down. So this is kind of like a tapestry needle, except it is pretty blunt on the end. It's nice because it has a large eye, and you can usually thread thicker thread through it. So I'm going to try to do this twice. Without shredding the yarn. I'm gonna have just enough. And it's pretty because it's sparkly. So I'm gonna tie that up here. It's nice because it kind of blends in with the paper that I have here. So that's cute. It's always so fun when you're done binding the pages because it just puts everything together. And this yarn would not be good in others. You know, if you have more signatures and have sturdier pages and a lot more pages, it's a little bit too stretchy. But I just thought, well, there's only 3 signatures, so it looks so pretty. And then on this side, I'm going to put this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch holes here, and that will determine where the holes will go for the envelope and for the cover. Just make sure put it down a little bit low. Doing it about a 1/2 inch from the edges. gonna draw where I'm gonna poke the holes here. And then this is gonna go like that. I'm going to mark where this will go. Just want to make sure that so because the holes are farther in and my punch won't go that far, I'm going to use my Japanese screw hole punch and you can use an old magazine, or this is an old Yellow Pages. And I'm going to bind this with some Hug Snug. So the color I'm using is this beautiful blush pink, but they call it rose beige. If you're interested, you can get this on Etsy. So I think I'm going to do about probably 1.5 yards because I want to see if I can do it twice again. So I'm holding these together because I want the hole to make sure the holes stay in one position. And I'm just going to thread this. Isn't that cute? Oh my god, so cute. Okay, let's see if I can do it twice. Not sure if I can, but we'll try. I just want to make sure you pull it semi-tight. And shorter. When you do this, if you do double up your binding, you just have to make sure that you don't pierce the the lace or the thread, whatever you're using, and make sure there's an opening, big enough opening there so that you can slip it through without piercing your thread. Otherwise it shreds everything. Oh, I was going to also put this on here. I still might do that. So this gave me enough to just do 2 whole pamphlet stitch twice, so it's nice and taut, and then I can make a nice pretty bow, and I'll probably add some pearls or something to it. First I'm going to wrinkle it up. Just take it and do this. The warmth of your hands will wrinkle it up nice. Wrinkle it up into a ball, and then there you go. Tie it in a knot and then a bow, just to make sure. Oop. So I haven't completely filled it up yet, but isn't that cute? I might glue this down, I'm not sure, because I don't like, well, it's okay, I guess it's okay. I printed this on parchment paper, so it looks kind of nice, but just another thing that you can do with these pockets is add them to your journal. These are really cute from my Porch Prints. And then this opens like that, and then you have that pretty image on that side. I was thinking of putting one of these here. Maybe we'll put both of them. And then I had put Velcro on them. I need to glue the sides down so that you can close them. And then this opens, and we have some pages here. I really like it. It's very simple design and pretty. So I made one of these. I'm sure most of you know how to make these. You just take some trim or lace and then do a running stitch and just keep pulling it and pulling it and then tacking it down till you have all these ruffles. And then I added an old earring here. So what I could do is, oh, this is coming apart already. This might not work. We'll see. Is I might use some of this to bind it because it's so pretty. If you take some of this yarn. Ooh, that looks pretty there too. I might think about that. So I could add this a couple times and bind it. Like that, and then I might, maybe I'll add a flower up here. I'm gonna leave it either there or there. I think either way will be cute. So that's it. It was just a little bit of a craft along. It's not a hard project, and these would be fun for craft shows if you're going to do any craft shows, or virtual craft shows, which are kind of a big thing right now because of the pandemic, or your Etsy store. I will put the links down below for my Porch Prints so that you can make one of these. This is not my Porch Prints, the paper. This is just cards. You know, this is like 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, but everything else pretty much is my Porch Prints, and it just happens to kind of match the whole color scheme of her digitals. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was really fun to make. It did take some time to kind of put it all together, but that's always the time consuming part, is the design. So that is it. I will see you next Tuesday, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like and hit the bell icon for more Bohemian inspiration.